So the past week with Call of Duty has been absolutely tragic. Let's be honest with ourselves. SM2, the client that was supposed to fix Call of Duty and make a game that was for the fans, by the fans, got shut down, unfortunately. I made my videos talking about why this is such a good game and why I think it's such a big deal, but unfortunately Activision wasn't having it, so they shut it down. But then yesterday, X Labs got shut down. Clients like IW4X, IW6, S1, and Boiii unfortunately got shut down and ceased and desisted by Activision, essentially making those clients completely irrelevant. There will be no more updates, no more support. It's the end of an era. Well, I have a couple things on the Boiii side that are relatively positive. I want to be clear, the Boiii client isn't finished. It was still in alpha/beta testing. So obviously the client wasn't finished, features weren't completely implemented, but the vast majority of the game works just fine. It's stable enough for everybody to just hop on and play some custom zombies. It's fun, it's fine. So this is where the dilemma kind of comes in, because a lot of people are saying that this is going to be a complete disaster for Boiii, but I don't think so. If you have the client still installed on your PC, it is completely playable. The only problem is if you try to join servers, the master server is disabled, meaning that none of the servers will actually show up on your server list. They'll only show up if you actually saved it as your favorite, and they'll appear on that tab. Or if you go to this website, you can actually copy the IP and type in the console/connect, and it works. So why am I making this video? Why did I think this was important? These clients are still working. I want to be clear. If the servers are up and you're able to find them, you can still connect to them and play the game. This isn't completely a horrible thing. It just means that these games will no longer receive any updates, which is unfortunate and really shouldn't have happened because this is BS. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. This is a completely BS situation made by Activision because they were afraid of the community doing their job for them, and they couldn't have it. And the thing is too, you know, all these clients were actually being made so you have to actually own the game on Steam. You know, it's kind of a big deal that they mentioned that, because if this was still, you know, trying to endorse piracy, it's totally within the right to get rid of it. But they freaking said that you needed to own the game. It doesn't matter at this point. Activision didn't care. Regardless though, if the servers are still up, you're able to connect to them manually using a console command, which is not super convenient, but if you want to play those games, that's still a way to do it. And for Boiii in particular, I want to talk about this. Custom zombies in general, works perfectly fine. You can rank up. Most of the custom maps that were already working are going to work for the foreseeable future. It's going to be fine. In fact, I think the big YouTubers are kind of making a huge deal out of this, considering that they could still use the client. The client is not connected to any official server, so what that means is that nobody can kick you offline. The client itself fixes those problems. As long as you're still connected to the Discord server, the client is going to work. There's just going to be no updates. So you can use Radman VPN to set all that up and connect to your friends, and it still works. So yeah, Boiii isn't completely dead. Even though support of it may be, you'll still be able to play. FOV scale got implemented. This client is pretty much finished in the sense of features. Sure, there was some more that he could have added, but this is a pretty feature-rich client, and I think we're fine for the foreseeable future unless there's a vulnerability that can be exploited. But since this is not connected to Steam or any sort of connection at all, I doubt there would be even any problems. So yeah, this is just my thoughts. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want to see some other content, drop a like, subscribe, do all those things. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day.